Ooh, and Devil May Cats dropped the sub too. Let's go. Now you don't gotta worry about watching ads. Now you can watch me. I'm the ad that talks to you. Tired of getting unblockable the whole time? Well, I got a character just for you, Johnny. What's going on, guys? So yes, it's finally here, the tier list. The tier list you've all been waiting for. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, here we go again, but hey, you guys keep asking for it. So I'm gonna keep you guys the Street Fighter 6 edition of my tier list. And of course, the beta was amazing and it just ended. So let me know how you guys feel about the beta. Did you guys enjoy the game? And let's jump into this tier list right now. Well, guys, here we go. We are here today. It's time to make a few of y'all folks salty as hell. Ooh wee! The thing that everybody hates. I love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it off the bat. Save my character for last, but there's one character I feel like that I just never seen, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen this character at all. This dude, Luke, I actually just don't know. But when I did fight him a few times, like once, twice, I beat those Luke's ass, bro. Because, you know, they were in modern controls, and they didn't know how to select their characters. So Panda is donating 25% of the purchases all to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. The BCRF is all about ending breast cancer. They are very dedicated to it, and I'm very proud to be a part of this. For more information about BCRF, make sure you guys go to www.bcrf.org. Support a great cause. We all about it. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, he may not be on the cover, but this motherfucker is in the cover in the tier list, bro. He on the front page. This motherfucker hit hard, bro. That's a grown ass man right there. Ryu be paying them bills. He got the rent control. My man Ryu, that's Ryu. That's Ryu from the streets. That's Ryu from the streets right there. That beard, they did tell you when you get a beard, you become a different person. And I think that's kind of what happened. What is this nonsense? This is a tier list. And Ryu is the king of the list of tiers. He's one of the founders of the Street Fighter 6 beta. Look at this.
Ooh, Nitro, not like this. No, Nitro.
Yeah, you can't call him, yeah. You know, crazy, Chun-Li has always been like the queen of like footsies and like everything, like all like solid tools. But honestly, she's just like straightforward, honest. You know, she lost a lot of like her mix-ups and stuff, her key mix-up, but she got new stuff to substitute. Very solid. I think her biggest thing that I've seen so far was her damage, but who cares? Her utility is some of the best. I think her utility is like really good. She's like one of the only characters that can really convert well using level 1. Like a lot of characters actually have a hard time like setting up like their level 1 combo. She has an easier time to do it because she just do it off legs. You know, she has a lot of ways to just use level 2. She could choose doing level 3. She has a lot of like style combos. She could go straight into level 3. Like she has a variety of things. Like if you hit confirm off EX and you just need to like cash out, you can just cash out level 2, level 1. Or if you just need to do level 1, you have so many ways. But I just think like, you know, because she is like so straightforward with her game plan without like a big return out of it, outside of just like being solid, I don't think she's on the same tier as Ryu. Because Ryu is solid too, right? But the thing is about Ryu is Ryu hit hard. Real hard. I think Jamie is actually really, really godlike. I think the biggest problem with Jamie is as much as strong he is and godlike, I think it takes him a little too long to kind of like really get to like here. But I think he is right here only because of how he has to get the drinks and shit like that to like become really, really up. I genuinely feel that level 2, level 3 is like really good. Level 4 is like, okay, I'm about to just win the game. You get the damage buff, all of that, you know, the command grab, all the utilities from 1 through 3. Level 1 gives you target combo and dive kick. I think those are the two really strong tools to give him, and those two sets him up to get level 2 really easily. You know, I feel like because he has to like build those drinks reps for him to be super strong, I do think that's going to become a problem long term once players become more aware of his game. That's what's going to keep them a little bit from the S tier. Because you got to remember, guys, like every character are all fleshed out at round start. So you can just get hit really hard and don't even get started. He has some great normals and things like that. So I don't think he's going to be bad. I think Chun-Li and Jamie are probably going to go higher in the list as the game comes out when all the characters are all together. And then, you know, they're probably going to move in on the S rank. And then it's probably gonna be like 8 characters that haven't showed up. But these characters, they only have one direction up. I don't think these characters are gonna fall down. I think they're gonna go up. But while we are in beta, this is where I think the strength level is, right? Guile from the Leaf Village, bro. My man got the plot armor of any shonen character that you could ever think of. Jesus. I'm telling you guys, man, Ryu, Guile, these guys are literally Ratchet and Clank. Literally Ratchet and Clank. These characters are ridiculous. Guile is actually insane. Jesus Christ, man. Like, my man buttons are ridiculous. He got a half-screen dragon, but you can't throw a fireball even in the midst of range that you can ever think of. Guile is actually hell, bro. His fireballs, when he be yelling perfect, he's actually a perfect character. It's not a coincidence that these two characters are the characters that Daigo play, and they're both all the best characters in the game right now. It's not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence, no. He's so perfect. He even has target combos crouching so he can combo off his flash kick. He has so many varieties to like combo. Like, his neutral is just very strong. A lot of people talk about Kimberly and being like, you know, this character is like the best character in the game. She's actually not really like crazy outside of mix-ups. But I will say this though, she has one good button, and her stand medium kick is a very strong button. But the problem is I don't think a stand medium kick is gonna really get you super far. But I do think her mix-ups and like her setups and things like that is gonna keep her up here with them. I think the problem is right now, out of the whole beta, she has the weakest mid-range in the game. Out of the whole beta character, it's very hard for me to say her mid-range sucks when when all of these characters mid-range is just goated. Kim is the coolest and fairest. I think she's not fair, but she is the coolest. I think she's kind of messed up, to be honest with you. She's definitely a liar. She got that lying ass neutral, but I think she's gonna fall off slightly, just a tad bit, but not really bad if they don't change her. If they don't change her, I don't think she's gonna go up. I think she's gonna fall down slightly. But if they do change her, like something crazy, they're gonna, oh, she's probably gonna be around here. I think her offense is very strong, very hard to deal with in a game where everything's like minus. She has so many crazy jump arcs, and then she also has drive impact with all of that. But I do think her neutral is the weakest out of them all. And that doesn't mean that that's bad. But you can't sit there and get mad at a character like Kimberly, her archetype, where she's supposed to be like a Chun-Li. You know, like that's just not gonna happen. Her design is just not like solid like these characters are. I just think her neutral is not the strongest, but this game is very neutral oriented. So if you don't have a super solid neutral game plan, you're gonna get beat down. Whoo! These characters, bro, right here. These 3 characters, bro, they crazy. Just to let you guys know, these are my big 3 that is like ridiculous. Put her all the way up, yeah, she about to be S+. Everything about her is actually fantastic. She has little to no hurt boxes. Her moves hit mad far and confirmable. Her and Chun-Li share similarities with like the usage of super, but the thing is about Juri is she don't have hurt boxes. And also, she has an install that's actually insane that makes her pressure even more oppressive. And because of how the game works, her offense is actually scary because of the drive gauge being reduced. So you have to spin a lot to get her off you. And then you still have to fight her fast with a lot of fast mechanics too. Last but not least is Ken. I also think Ken is up here too. So if I'll have to order this would be my order. I think Ken is very solid. Ken has a lot of corner carry, but I think the lack of like the high-low mix-up that all these other characters have, he definitely feels like the most straightforward strike throw character than them all. These characters are like strike throw high-low at the same time. I think his corner carry is just fantastic. And I think they just want you to just be up in your the opponent's face and just mix him up the whole time. Ken don't have have an overhead, kind of rough, but he does have like the run into the overhead that is pretty messed up. He also have like the Jin-Rai kicks that also goes into the overhead. Not sure how hard it is to set that up, but he does have overhead options, just not as accessible as everybody else. But he also has a lot of moves that gets him up close to your face, and he's plus on block. And I think that's gonna be like kind of like his game plan. I think they just made him as like a frame trap monster. Like they just want you to like really like open your opponent up with throws and frame trap. They don't want you to like go for like high-lows. Like, they just want you to strictly, here's your plus frames, here's how you get close to your opponent, here's your frame check. Because if you look at his normals are actually pretty good. Or frame startup-wise, his normals are actually pretty good. Really solid. So yeah, for a game like this is pretty good. I don't feel any character that is like honestly out of the line. I don't know where would I put him, but yeah, I just don't see him. So I don't know. But I'll say this though, I was having a blast fighting and playing these characters. Even though Kimberly was having a hard time with characters with godlike low forwards, I still have fun playing around the obstacle. Because when I was fighting, like, you know, these, like some players that played these characters, like you could really tell who was really like strong at like holding their ground versus who didn't. This is my list. Make sure you guys get angry. Don't be happy. I want you guys to be so mad because wow, this guy made a tier list on the beta.
Yeah.